Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most challenging yet crucial training scenarios you lines face in maritime search and rescue. Scenario C, the night or low visibility operation. This is where all your skills are put to the ultimate test, combining advanced technology with fundamental seamanship. So, grab your gear and let's get started. First, let's set the scene. Imagine it's pitch black. The sea is calm, but the darkness is disorienting. Your mission is to locate a person in the water. Standard visual searches are almost impossible. This is where our first piece of critical equipment comes into play, the FLIR, or forward-looking infrared camera. FLIR technology is a game changer in low visibility. It doesn't see light, it sees heat. The human body, being warmer than the surrounding water, will appear as a bright, distinct shape on the FLIR display. When you power up the system, you lines immediately notice the world transforms from an abyss of black into a landscape of thermal signatures. Your job is to systematically scan the water's surface. Don't just randomly sweep the camera around. Use a structured search pattern, like the expanding square or sector search, just as you would in daylight. Sweep slowly and deliberately. The FLIR is incredibly sensitive, but quick, jerky movements can cause you to miss a faint heat signature. Remember to adjust the contrast and brightness settings on your display for optimal clarity. Sometimes a subtle tweak can make the difference between seeing a faint blot and clearly identifying a human shape. It's also vital to communicate clearly with the helm. As the FLIR operator, you are the eyes of the vessel. Use clear, concise commands like target 10 degrees to port, range approximately 200 meters. Now, while you're scanning with the FLIR, another signal might pop up on your radar screen. This brings us to our second key tool, the SART, or Search and Rescue Transponder. A SART is a device that, when activated by a radar signal from a searching vessel, sends back a distinct signal of its own. On your X-band radar display, this will appear as a series of 12 dots or arcs extending outwards from the SART's position. This is an unmistakable sign. The dot closest to your vessel indicates the actual location of the transponder. As you get closer, these dots will transform into concentric circles, giving you a precise fix on the target. When you see a SART activation, it's a high-priority signal. You should immediately alter course to investigate. The SART gives you direction and a rough range, guiding you into the vicinity of the survivor. It's a lifeline that cuts through the darkness, leading you straight to the search area. Don't forget, the SART's signal can be affected by sea state and the height of your radar antenna, so continuous monitoring is key. So, the SART has led you into the general area, and your FLIR is scanning for a heat signature. But there's one more piece of the puzzle, a classic piece of safety equipment that works beautifully with modern tech, the simulated lifebuoy light. In our training scenario, the survivor will have a SOLAS-approved, water-activated flashing light attached to their life jacket or lifebuoy. This light is designed to be visible from a significant distance at night. While the FLIR is looking for heat, your lookouts should be scanning for this intermittent flash of light. It's a low-tech, high-reliability beacon. The human eye is exceptionally good at detecting movement and changes in light, even in the periphery. So, while one team member is focused on the FLIR display, others must maintain a vigilant visual watch. The combination is powerful. The SART gets you close, the FLIR helps you pinpoint the heat source, and the flashing light provides the final visual confirmation as you approach. It's that aha moment when you see that tiny, rhythmic pulse of light cutting through the black. Let's walk through the integration of these systems. The alarm sounds. You're briefed on Scenario C, a person overboard in darkness. The first step is to get your equipment ready. Power up the FLIR and the radar. Assign roles. One person on the FLIR, one monitoring the radar for SART signals, and at least one dedicated visual lookout. The helmsperson needs to execute the chosen search pattern flawlessly, relying on instrument navigation. As the search begins, communication is everything. The FLIR operator reports any thermal contacts. The radar operator announces the moment a SART signal appears, providing a bearing and range. The lookout shouts the instant they spot a flashing light. All of this information needs to be relayed to the person in command, who pieces it together to build a complete operational picture. For instance, a radar operator might say, SART contact bearing 030, range 3 nautical miles. The vessel turns to the new course. Now, everyone is focused in that direction. The floor operator scans that sector intently. The lookout knows where to concentrate their gaze. A few minutes later, the floor operator might report, "I have a hot spot, small, intermittent, bearing 025. At the same time, the lookout could yell, "I've got a flash. I see a light, fine on the port bow." This is how it comes together. Each piece of equipment overcomes the limitations of the others. The SART gives you long-range detection. The FLIR gives you a precise image when you're closer but can be affected by weather. The simple flashing light provides that final, undeniable confirmation that you can see with your own eyes. This scenario isn't just about knowing how to use the gear. It's about teamwork, communication, and staying calm under pressure. The darkness can be intimidating, and the responsibility is immense. That's why we train this way, in a controlled environment, so that when the real call comes, your actions are second nature. You'll know how to tune the FLIR for the best image, you'll recognize a SART signal instantly, and your eyes will be trained to pick out that faint, life-saving flash of light. Mastering Scenario C means you are prepared for the worst-case scenario, capable of turning a situation of near-zero visibility into a successful rescue. It's about using every tool at your disposal to bring someone home safely. Thanks for joining me for this breakdown of Scenario C. It's a tough one, but with practice, you'll master it. Remember to practice these skills regularly, as proficiency fades without use. If you found this guide helpful, hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe for more training content. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.